Oh, Black Betty, bam-ba-lam, oh, Black Betty, bam-ba-lam, Black Betty had a child.
You don't know. Just another really quick update on the police dial. I've made the rock for hiding the battery. Just started blocking in the painting. Still a lot of work to do on it yet, but that's going to be the general shape. And this will be basically the positions of the cars. So I have the perimeter of the frame taped off now so I can start the groundwork and painting and weathering of the base. This will be the sign for the road. Of course, it's not going to be that tall. I'll cut it down. So probably anybody who's from down around that area probably knows that this scene really doesn't make any sense. Basically the road is Route 66, which does not go through Nevada. As well, this sign, I was just down this way last year, and I think this sign would probably would be on the I-15, I would think, probably heading from LA to Vegas. I think now, I'm not from the US myself, but I believe that's where that sign is from. So the next step now will be the groundwork for the base and wiring in the police car. Still haven't put the mirrors on it yet, and I still don't have the push bar glued yet. So my next step on this will now be drilling holes for the wires. I think I'm going to skip putting the sound in this. I don't think this frame that I'm using for the base here doesn't really lend itself. You can see it's very thin, so it just wouldn't be very well suited for the sound. The one thing I do need to do, if you look at it from above, you can see there's a large area here with essentially with nothing in it, and that takes up probably half the base. So in order to join it all together, I really need to come up with something to do with this space. So I'm just going through some ideas on what I can do there. In reality, the cars and the road, the whole thing should have been shifted this way a little bit to try and bring the cars closer to the center. And that would have given me more room for groundwork and rocks and the like over here, and less empty space here. So that's one thing that I have to try and figure out. I have actually started work on the Ferrari, so just let me bring you over to my other bench here and I will show you what I've been doing there. Not a whole lot of progress, but a little bit. So I'll be right back. Okay, so back here now at my other bench. So unfortunately this is all black, I haven't painted it yet, but this is the engine block, V12. This is a front engine V12 Ferrari. So I've got the block and the intake, or part of the intake. I'm having a bit of hard luck with kits. The past two kits, the exhaust manifolds have been very complex and hard to assemble. This one is proving to be the same. It's quite small, and it's a bit complex. It's made up of, each side is made up of 4 pieces. It's not really the complexity of the assembly, it's more has to do with the size of the parts. Funny thing is, you're not even going to see you won't even see the exhaust manifold, because this is the chassis pan for the Ferrari. This is the front, so as to be expected on this style of car, it's completely enclosed. And even when you open the hood, inside the hood of this car is also very, very congested, so you won't even see it from if the hood is opened. Of course, the hood is not going to be open on this Dio anyways, but nonetheless, I'm still going to try and assemble the exhaust. Like we all say, you might not be able to see it, but we know it's there. Steve Minion is watching. You'll be happy to know I've started painting the figure. I think the way I'm going to do it is I am not going to assemble the figure any further than it is now. And I'm going to paint everything and then put the figure together. In all likelihood, I expect I'll have to do some seam filling around here. We'll see how good it goes together. Test fitting, it looks okay, but when it actually goes together, we'll see what the gaps are like. If they're not too bad, it'll just look like it's a seam in the clothing. I have some engine parts here. This is the top of the intake. I just have this prime black. A lot of this is red, of course. These are the valve covers, and these are the air intakes. So I just need to detail paint those. Here are the other couple of pieces for the figure. So like I said, I'll be painting these separately and then doing the final assembly on the figure. And this is the rest of the exhaust manifold pieces for the Ferrari. So that's about it for that build. Haven't really done much on the P34 since the last video. So yeah, that's about it. Same with the garage, I haven't done much since the last video. So yeah, that's about it. Basically starting to ramble here now, so this video's getting a bit long as well. So anyways guys, as always, thanks for watching, and hope you stay tuned for further updates.
Damn thing go wild, bam balam, way out of my mind. Bam balam, the damn thing go blind. Bam balam, whoa, black bitty, Jones City, black bitty now. Hey.